Hey everybody, what's going on? Extreme Gamer 5000 here, and I lied in the last video. I said the next one I record was going to be after the Honey Pop 2 trailer was announced, but I lied. I'm recording it right after the last episode, so welcome. It's still August 12th. Let me just do that, and yeah. But there were some other things I wanted to talk about. First of all, I think I'm making a little bit much of a big deal about this Honey Pop 2 trailer. Like, it's like, I don't know. I like Honey Pop and all, but I feel like I'm kind of freaking out too much about its sequel. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I just kind of wanted to talk more about my trip, which was to New York, of course, as I said in the last video. I don't know what I'm going to do this episode exactly. Oh, I guess I can stop by smelting some stuff. Like, I have plenty of iron, I assume. Yeah, let's go down in a base here. So, the first place we went to was New York. We drove from my home in Illinois all the way to New York City, where we stayed in a hotel. It was an okay hotel. It was, you know, it was pretty nice, I'd say. I'd say you know, 4 out of 5 would stay again, for sure. Yeah. I don't really have much more to say on that topic, but the hotel was okay. And then what we did is we saw Jim Parsons live in a Broadway show called An Act of God, and that was pretty funny, even though I didn't get a lot of the jokes because, you know, God knows I didn't pay attention in CCD, right? Whoops. The next thing, what else did we do? We saw the 9/11 museum, which was very cool. I got a shirt that says 9/11 Memorial on it, and it was funny because we were there with my nana, who lives in Florida. So this New York was all part of our like New York Florida trip. We also stopped in Virginia, but I'll get to that in a second. It was funny because she was like, "Do you think they'll have 9/11 shirts at the museum?" Like, it was like not 9/11 memorial shirts, but like shirts that just say 9/11 on them. You know, and my dad was like, "Do you think they're gonna have shirts celebrating the most like horrific moment in human history?" Which is maybe an exaggeration, but it's certainly one of the most in American history, I can tell you that. You know, judging by what I saw in the museum. It was a very interesting museum. And also I saw Ground Zero with the big fountains and everything. It was all very, very cool. How many diamonds do we have? We have 32 now. We could make a full set of diamond armor, but I'm not going to. Actually, I might. I might do that. I might do that after my iron armor is starting to wear off a little bit, and I got a gold helmet. But yeah, you know what? You know, it wasn't the highlight of my New York trip. We went to a bagel place by our hotel called Essa Bagel. Wow, I'm losing my voice here, guys. Hold on. I don't know if you could just hear me gargling some water, but anyway. We went to a place called Essa Bagel. It was a bagel place by our hotel in New York. And, you know what? I don't like bagels, so I decided to get something else. I don't remember what I got. Oh, I got an apple turnover. And you know what? I decided maybe I want some milk with that apple turnover. Well, they hand me the milk and there's ice in it. There's ice in the milk. Is that a common thing? Had you guys drink milk with ice in it? That's so gross. It gets all like watered out and then it doesn't taste like milk anymore. It's just ugh. Sure, if the ice never melted and it was just there to keep it cold, that would be great because milk is way better when it's cold. But ice melts, it turns into water, and nobody wants watery milk. It's bleh. 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 Yeah, and also the apple turnover, mediocre at best. Anyway, so yeah, after New York, we went to Virginia, and we stayed at a Great Wolf Lodge, which was nice. I love Great Wolf Lodge. I haven't been to one in forever, so it was nice going to one this time. Yeah, went in the lazy river, pretty much just hanged out in the lazy river the entire time. Oh yeah, gold. We have gold, and we'll use that gold in a little bit, but maybe not even in this episode. I don't know. But yeah, we went to Virginia. We went to the Busch Gardens in Virginia, which is like European themed. So much better than the Busch Gardens in Florida, which is Africa themed. Oh, it was awesome. The rides there were better, for sure. Yeah, it's awesome. It was very cool. Super cool. A lot of similar rides, but I thought some of them were better. And yeah, but they did have this one ride called Tempesto. And it was like a very small ride, but it basically had a lot of like tight twists and turns and stuff, and it was like one big loop, but there was like a bunch of stuff happening in the loop, and it was crazy, but a lot of fun. And it launches you. It's it's one of those like launch coasters that doesn't like take you up in a chain, it just launches you. And I was wearing a Pokemon shirt, and the guy like in the booth that like launches you, he was like, gotta catch 'em all before you launch this. And so that was funny. Yeah, but anyway, that was cool. And then we, were launched up and did some loops, and yeah, that was a cool ride. My family did not like it though. I loved it though, so believe me, if you ever go to Busch Gardens, Virginia, Tempesto, you should do it. But I have an even better recommendation than Tempesto. A little ride, pretty little ride called Verbolten. And what happens in this ride is you get into a little car. You're in it's a car that looks like a car, like a roller coaster car, but it actually looks like a car, right? And from the outside, it just looks like you're just going through. It just looks like you're gonna go through a landscape, like some hills. It looks like a very calm roller coaster from outside, but then you get on it. And it turns out that there was a point where it goes underground, not underground, but like in a building. It goes inside, and it just turns into this like absolutely insane roller coaster. And I don't want to spoil too much of it, but there is, in case you ever go there, and I would strongly recommend you do, but there is a point in the roller coaster where you stop dead in your tracks, and then the entire track drops. It just, the whole piece of track that your car is on just like falls, and it was ridiculous. It's an absolutely insane ride, and I absolutely loved it. My sister loved it even more. It was her favorite ride there. Yeah, it was awesome. There was one that I can't remember the name of right now that was like one of the best roller coasters I've ever been on. That's ominous. But I can't really remember the name of it right now. How do I make gold thingies? I believe I need redstone, right? How do I make gold thingies? Okay, lots of sticks. My throat is starting to hurt with all this talking. Anyway, so that was Virginia. And then we went to Florida, and we went to Universal, which was great. Universal is always a ton of fun, but it's not Florida. It's not exactly Universal I want to talk about right now. Something else happened there. Actually, it's not really a funny story at all. It's more of a very cool story. We saw American Idol on tour, which was pretty cool. And the concert was a little boring, not gonna lie. I mean, it wasn't. A lot of people loved it. It wasn't boring to everybody. I just found it a little bit boring, but especially towards the end. Well, not. It was running long, is what I'm saying. But I guess all concerts do, really. But after the concert, we saw people waiting out. Or my dad actually saw people waiting outside. And he went, I wonder what those people are waiting outside for. And we went over and waited with them for like an hour, which I didn't want to do because I had things to do. I didn't really have any things to do. I just didn't want to wait there forever. And then, wouldn't you know, like, the people from American Idol just come out, and then we got to meet them, and it was very cool. Including my favorite person on American Idol, which was Joey, and she was awesome. And yeah, so that was a lot of fun. Yeah, and I got my ticket, ticket for the concert signed by her, and if you go on my Instagram, I have a picture with her, and a lot of fun. She has a Kickstarter going on right now, but I think it will have ended by the time this video goes up. It's not actually a Kickstarter, it's an IndieGoGo, so if you're interested in supporting her in her endeavors, you can go to her IndieGoGo right now and donate some cash money, but, you know, whatever. And, so yeah, that was very cool. How long has this video been going? Whoops! I guess we'll never know how long this video is going on for because I accidentally got rid of the timer. Oh no, here it is, 11 minutes. Alright, let's go. Actually no, you know what, we are gonna end the video here. So I hope you enjoyed that story of my trip to New York / Virginia / Florida. It's not over yet, and I will continue it in the next episode. I didn't really get much done in this episode except for make this, but hey, you know what? When you're talking, it's kind of hard to do two things at the same time, so I will see you in the next episode, and goodbye.